Hello everybody, my name is Destin, okay? I'm gonna show you guys how I make my music, alright? So, let me just exit this out real quick, okay? So, my microphone setup is right next to me, okay? I don't want to touch the camera because I don't want it to get it out of focus. And the reason why I'm not recording on on like a screen recorder on my computer is because for some reason my computer does not want to connect to my internet anymore. I don't know why, but it just doesn't want to do that. So I have to do it like this, and I want to make like tutorial videos because it seems like you guys like tutorial videos. And sorry if I speak fast. I gotta speak slow for you to comprehend the language. Anyway, so what you do is, what I do, okay, this is Audacity. The software is called Audacity. This is the version 2.33. It's a free software, doesn't cost any money. It's dope, you know what I mean? So I go here, click here, okay? This opens up to my downloads and comes to whatever beat that I want to pick. So I go here, I say, alright, let me pick a beat. Okay, I'm gonna pick here. It's J. Cole, Everybody Dies beat, alright? Now, before you do anything, okay, this is a tutorial on how to use Audacity in the most proficient way, okay? First thing I do, actually, is if the beat, so these red lines here, if you can see them, these red lines right here, there, right there, that means it's clipping, that means it's too loud, basically. So I go here, go to quick, now you can put all these settings in, I'll show you how to do that in a minute. Go here, I go to limiter, you know what I mean? Limiter just adds a limit to how high it can get, and it makes everything the same. You see now everything is the exact same, so it's not loud. So we listen to the beat. No. J. Cole, Everybody Dies, right? So first thing you want to make sure is that everything is connected and everything. So you want to make sure your speakers, you know what I mean? This is just the speaker that's coming out of my computer. Then I have my headphones. You know what I mean? Make sure everything's to where you want it. Make sure your volume of your microphone, because if it's too loud, it would be too sensitive. You see what I mean? At least for my microphone or a clip. You also want to make sure I'm not on my headphones right now, but if you had your headphones in, you don't want your beat or your volume to be too loud, because if it's too loud, then you're gonna have bleeding, and bleeding is basically where you have to, you're rapping and then you have like your headphones so loud that it comes through into the microphone. You don't want that. So you want to make sure, you want to have like around 50, but I have it up to 100 because I'm playing it throughout my speakers. So I want you guys to hear it. What else do? I write my bars, I do my thing, I freestyle, whatever. And after I get done recording, right? So let's say I'm gonna go record something right now. I'm just record something whack or whatever, right? Niggas don't never want to mess with me. Bitch, you gonna rest in peace. I told this shit my destiny. Understand I gotta do it every day. I don't care about what you people say. Yes, you gonna die in vain. I'm getting sick of having life at times. I just gotta keep it right to rhymes, commit to crimes. Yes, I be doing this on a daily. You can hate me, but understand I be doing this shit. I'm too wavy. Okay, now that wouldn't be exactly how I would record. I'll have my headphones in. I wouldn't be having it out loud, but I wanted to get some recording in. So first thing I do is I listen to the recording. I listen to it solo. Niggas don't never want to mess with me. Bitch, you gonna rest in peace. I told this shit my destiny. Now I actually could zoom in. So you press the plus button up here, right here. See that plus button? I zoom in like that. And I look at this. See this noise right here? Okay. Go here, I go to noise reduction right there. You see that? Right there. Now these settings you can copy. It's 12 on the first one, noise reduction dB, 12, 6.60, you know what I mean? And then 3, right? You want it on reduce. Okay, now what you want to do the first time as well is, actually let me undo that. What you want to do, you also want to grab a noise profile so it knows what noise you're trying to get out. You do that. So now you're not going to hear that beat as much, Niggas don't never want to mess with me. Still faintly there. It's still faintly there, but it will get better because look what I'm about to do. So we zoom out, we get out of this, right? When it out of the zoom out. And then put in go to tools. Now, this is how I have it set up. So we go to macros. This is the Audacity 2.33. So before it had a like effect change, but it's called macros now. You go to tools, macros. You can put in, so this is my, just regular limiter. But then you go to MP3 conversion, you can put all these settings in. Now, UI shot and Spittage de-esser and the reverb plugin, all those are external ones, right? But you can get there's enough in this software that you don't have to get anything extra, and these didn't cost money anyway, so you can get these, you can download these for free and all that, right? So right now I got the UI shot, which just adds a little bit of bass to my voice, makes it a little bit louder. Have it on half right there. Okay, I got the reverb, of course the reverb, I just have it on a default reverb. Sometimes I may change the settings, but for right now it's just on default. Bass and treble, so this is like my equalization. So this just shows, it makes more bass, makes my voice a little bit more clear, and this takes out the S's and the B's and stuff, you know what I mean? Now my pop filter does that as well, but I want to have it extra. The limiter kind of just limits everything to make sure it's not too loud, so that's how I use it. So we go out of that, highlight the track, boom, go to macros, apply. It doesn't take too long, as you see. But now look, it still has now you're going to hear that noise that I was talking about before, a little bit more. Niggas don't never want to mess with me. Bitch, you gonna rest in peace. I told this shit my destiny. Understand I gotta do it every day. I don't care about what you people say. Yes, you gonna die in vain. So now this, I'm not gonna lie, this is not a good example. But this is what I usually do, Go back to noise reduction, get a noise profile, then you want to click the whole thing, repeat noise reduction. See me? You also want to make sure. Niggas don't never want to. See, that's the one problem with using noise reduction too much. As you see, it has this really airy and almost like distorted type sound, and that's really because of I didn't record really all that well. But that's the importance of making sure you have everything together. So now, oh crap, I forgot to record and through my headphones, and now it sounds weird. So you go, this is my headphones right here, so now you won't hear the beat anymore. So look, let me show you how to do it. I put on my headphones, I do a little bit more recording, and it's going to sound way better. Let me show you. Hey, listen, you ain't killing me. You ain't beating me. Everybody gotta die. Everybody gotta die. Yes, I told you I am ready gonna fly. I understand I got nothing to lose. Listen, yo. Religious and identity. Need my bottle of fantasy. Got no friends or enemies. Yes, sir, I be trying to tell my friend, let me do me. Let me do me. He's trying to make me do it. Everything that everybody wants from me. I don't give a fuck about this expectation. Yes, I told you I'ma exceed all your expectations. Told you I be doing this. I need to meditate. Or I'm about to grab that knife and kill everybody. Homicide. Y'all gon' get crucified. Told you I'm not telling no lies. I got nobody to idolize. But I kinda wanna die, suicide, you ain't gonna scare me, you ain't gonna scare, death don't scare me, yes I need to pray to God, but he don't hear me. Okay, so that's kind of how I record. Now, it's like I talked about these clipping here, okay, so what I do, now sometimes I go straight into the MP3 conversion since I already got to add a limiter. The only time I actually add a limiter when I'm not recording is to the beat. But I can add a limiter here if I want to. It really doesn't matter, to be honest with you, which one you do first. Because I already have a limiter, see here, an MP3 conversion on the bottom. So I don't really have to, you know what I mean? So go here, okay, MP3 conversion, boom. Basically the same steps, you know what I mean? Now this time, like I said before, I don't have to add a noise reduction since I wasn't having that much noise. But I'm going to have to add some now because it's basically raising the whole volume of the whole track up. You see what I mean? I be getting myself sometimes. Nigga, I don't care about living that life. Alright, see? So now I gotta add another noise reduction. Okay, but it's not gonna sound bad, basically. Boom. 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 I'm hoping everything is somewhat readable. Like I said before, my internet, my computer won't connect to my internet for some reason, and like I said, this is a very old computer. This is like 2010, decade old. So I can't connect it to the internet for some reason. So what I'm gonna have to do is do it like this, and if I can, I will get a. Hopefully, I can get a better computer. But hopefully, we can just do it like this. And I'm pretty sure you guys can see everything. It looks like it somewhat focused. Yeah, you guys can see everything for the most part. All right. So now I'm gonna show you how this sounds. You ain't killing me. You ain't beating me. Everybody gotta die. Everybody gotta die. Yes, I told you I am really gonna fly. Understand I got nothing to lose. Listen, yo. Really missing identity. Need my bottle fantasy. Got no friends or enemies. Yes, I be trying to tell my friend, let me do me. Let me do me. He's trying to make me do everything that everybody wants from me. I don't give a fuck about this expectation. Yes, I told you I'ma exceed all your expectations. Told you I be doing this. I need to meditate on my back to grab that 9 and kill everybody. Homicide. Y'all gon' get crucified. Told you I'm not telling no lies. I got nobody to idolize, but I kinda wanna die. Suicide, you ain't gonna scare me. You ain't gonna scare. Death don't scare me. Yes, I need to pray to God, but he don't hear me. See that? So it sounds decent right now. It sounds pretty good. Boom. So I would just keep going and do everything, add my ad libs, and I would also, if the beats or the vocals are too loud, I'll raise it down, raise it up. This is how I record my music. You know what I mean? Now I have this other software. It's called Cakewalk, and if you go to my main channel, I did this software. I used this software to record one of my songs, and it completely crashed. You know what I mean? And with Audacity, the best thing with Audacity is that if it ever crashes, it's automatically going to save. So once you click it again, it's going to ask you, do you want to save projects? Do you want to reopen it? So that's what it's going to do for Audacity. Now, some other things I can show you is some mixing tips. I'm not going to lie, you probably shouldn't mix in Audacity. It's really only for recording, but you can, of course, you can add some effects and stuff. But, like, you can punch in. So let's say you messed up, or let's say I messed up right here. I can just mark that, and then boom. You ain't gonna scare me. You ain't gonna scare. I can, put I can record right there. I can also, you can highlight tracks. Also, this is envelope tool. So this tool here is kind of like a limiter in a way, but it's like a manual limiter. So move this out the way. Boom. Okay. So you can raise. You can make it super loud. You can make it super quiet like that. You can like where it isn't too loud, it isn't sharp. When I'm listening to my headphones, my headphones right here. When I'm listening to my headphones, sometimes it can sound too sharp. So I try to make sure it doesn't pick that up. You know what I mean? And it doesn't mess it up or anything. So that's kind of what I do for my music and everything. So let's say I'm done with this track. Let's say I'm done. For like it's over, right? Oh, also another thing before I do that, you can actually raise individual parts like this. I don't have to raise the whole thing. I can decrease that part. I can, raise that part. I can do whatever, right? But usually I try to keep it around the same level. This is like a manual limiter, if you want to mess with your track in that way. Maybe you recorded too quiet right here, but you don't want to feel like re-recording. You thought it was a good take, so you want to use this thing and kind of raise it up a little bit, And then you can also cut things out. You can delete. Now, the problem with Audacity, that's why I'm saying Audacity is not the best thing. Look what happens when I delete something. It deletes part of the beat. You know what I mean? You don't want that to happen. So I recommend not doing that. Unless you could just import the beat again, but that's kind of you don't want to do all that. But you can do this. Boom. So this just silence everything. So you don't have to delete it, So, I go here, undo silence, boom. So, let's say I'm done with this track. Let's say I'm done, okay? I only recorded a minute. So, I would do this. I would take, I stopped it a little over 1 minute. So, I'll probably go right here, maybe right here. And I'll delete the rest of that, right? Then I'll add a fade out. Boom. Fade out right here, see that? Fade out, okay? Boom. So now, I'm done rapping, so. You ain't gonna scare me, you ain't gonna scare. Death don't scare me, yes, I need to pray to God, but he don't hear me. See, it fades out. Boom. So I'm done with this track. So now what I'll do is mix. So you, oh, actually, I need to talk you guys through this. Hey, I'm gonna get better at this, but look. Okay, you click up to select. All right, go to select all. Boom. Mix, render. See me? Now it has a little bit of clipping. Now you can just add a limiter. Boom. And now it's done. Do me, let me do me. He's trying to make me do everything that everybody wants from me. I don't give a fuck about this expectation. Yes, I told you I'ma exceed all your expectations. Told you I'd be doing this. I need to meditate, or I'm about to grab that 9 and kill everybody. Homicide, y'all gon' get crucified. Told you I'm not telling no lies. I got nobody to idolize, but I kinda wanna die. Suicide, you ain't gonna scare me. You ain't gonna scare. Death don't scare me. Yes, I need to pray to God, but he don't hear me. That's basically how I record my songs. You know what I mean? Now, I also have my mixtape that I am working on. And to just give you just a little bit of tips, when you have multiple tracks, so let's say I click on multiple things, so we're gonna X that out, boom, you know, or actually I'm gonna show you what you should do, okay? You're done recording. You like your recording, you're cool with it, everything sounds good to you, okay? Go to export. Now, the problem with, I'm gonna tell you what's the problem with all of these, okay? And the good thing about it, okay? Wave sounds better. Most professionals, you know, send their files in Wave, okay? When you upload to Spotify, when you upload to Apple Music, when you upload to YouTube officially, you want to upload it with Wave, you know, whatever distributor that you're using. But if you're using TunesTube, if you're using some app on your phone to upload your music to YouTube, you know what I mean, or SoundCloud, you want to do MP3 because most converters on Spotify, YouTube, they don't convert to Wave. You know what I mean? You also, but also think it is that if you do export in Wave and you try to upload to YouTube without using an actual distributor, you would have to go and convert it. And when you convert it to MP3, it doesn't sound good. So you're gonna already just export on your thing as MP3. Now, this is not where I usually put my music. I put my music, for me, since my computer is super old, and I don't have that good of a computer, and it just doesn't work very well. As you see here, I don't have that much space. I go to my music. You know what I mean? Go to my music thing. Boom, I put it in here. See me? All my music, I put it in Human, and here's all my songs. That's where I put all my songs. See what I mean? Put everything. Right? Or I could just put it, I don't have to put it in this folder, I can put it in any other folder, it doesn't really matter. All the songs, see what I mean? Beats and stuff. So I put in here, I go to Inhuman, I say whatever the name is, I say, you know, test. I'm gonna say test since I'm not see that? Now this, you can say don't show this anymore, and you can also target it on again if you want to use it. So basically what this is like if you just want, you know, your name to be there, if you're making an album, since I'm making an album, I would use this and put my name in there. So when you put it on your phone, because I have to put this on my phone to get it off to you guys, since I can't upload it straight from my computer, it puts it almost like in an automatic playlist, you know what I mean? Also, you can load a template, you know what I mean? So I loaded a template here, go to tags, double click it, boom. So then here's all the things, and I just say track number, you know what I mean? I put all that, you know, and also I put the album title, and I put the name of the song, but you know, I wouldn't use this right now, you know what I mean? So now I have to go back to export because I X'd that out. So you go to export. Okay, I'm gonna put this in here. Boom, test. Boom, boom, boom. Now exports. See me? Okay, look at that. Super fast, super simple, nothing wrong, right? Another thing I can kind of show you is if you want to add multiple files. And let's say you're mixing an album, right? Or you have multiple songs. Maybe this is not even your own music. You just have a lot of songs that you want to put on a playlist, and you want them all to play together or whatever, right? So I'll show you how I do this with my album. Here it is. Okay. Here's my album. 10 songs. Boom. You guys are going to hear this May 15th. Be ready, May 15th. Alright? Open this. Now, it's going to add in everything. You know what I mean? It's going to add in everything. Okay? Everything's going to get added. It's going to take a minute, you know? Let me tell you why, like, you need a higher computer as this is exporting. Your computer, you know, your CPU, that's what you're recording your music on, basically. That's what is the biggest thing. You know, your space and your CPU. I have like 2 gigabytes. You know what I mean? This computer came with 2 gigabytes new. And it's not even a brand new computer. You know what I mean? Like I said, 2010, 2011 is when this computer came out. And I got it way after that. You know what I mean? The problem is that with Cakewalk, this is the other software right there. Okay? Cakewalk. Hopefully this doesn't mess it up too much. But Cakewalk here, right there, that is very CPU heavy. You know how I apply my effects and then I hear them? With Cakewalk, which is a way more professional digital audio workstation, it lets you hear your effects before you apply your effects. See what I mean? You can edit your effects as you're listening to your audio, which is really good. But not for me when I'm, you know, recording on a really low-end computer. That's why I say Audacity is the best thing you can have. You know what I mean? Okay, I want to stop that, actually. Boom. Okay, so all the songs that I have, for the most part... Nope, we don't do that. Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright. Boom. Okay. And we have y'all fucked them now. Y'all fucked them now. I'm telling you, this album's gonna be fire. I'm telling you. So look, all the files is exported. Imported. Everything's it's already in. Everything's good. See that? Okay. Now this is accidentally put in there, so let me not do that. Okay, there we go. Did that out as well. Okay. So now you can change the orders. Let me show you. Let's say this song is called Realization, right? You can also change the name as well. So look, you can change the name if you want to, but go here. You don't want this to be the top track. You want it to be the last track. So you go move the bottom, right? Same thing with this track. You want it to be, the second to last. You move the bottom. You go all the way down. You say move up. See that? So now it's the second last track. So let's say you like your track. You say everything is good. You like the way you order it. It sounds good. Everything's good, right? Go to select all. Okay? You go to tracks. You want to align tracks end to end. You know what I mean? So you go to tracks here. You want to align tracks end to end. Right here. See that? Align tracks end to end. You don't want to align them together because then it's going to sound crazy. You know what I mean? End to end is where they're going to play after they end. I guess that's pretty self-explanatory. You could also still add, if you want to add like some ad-libs, maybe you listen to a song, you want to add some ad-libs, you can do that in here. Boom. See that? So now end to end, and then you can select all. Boom. Mix. Render. Oh, my bad. There you go. So now it's mixing. It's going to take a minute. And when you get done mixing, it's going to play your songs in that way. See what I mean? This is how I record my music, how I make my mixtapes, my albums, everything. Don't get me wrong. When I get a new computer, though, I'm going to be using Cakewalk. Now, don't get me wrong. Audacity is amazing. I've been using it for 2 years now. It's amazing because you can do so much. And it takes a minute to get used to. You can record immediately and get something done. But it takes a minute to master. You see what I mean? But like I said, you really don't want to be mixing on Audacity. So let's say you have like you're collabing with somebody, right? and you need to, and they give you your they give the vocals to you, and you need to put their vocal where the beat started. You can't do that the best way on Audacity. You know what I mean? With the Cakewalk, you could just move it where you need it to go and everything. There's a lot of flaws in Audacity, but you can definitely use it if you're just beginning with music. Let me also give you another taste of everything. Now, this video is about to be done, but let me show you, okay? Not saying you gotta have all this. You really don't. If you watch Smart Rapper, you need to just have a microphone, a pop filter, mic stand. This is a USB microphone. It sounds way better than headphones, that's for sure. And I have my old microphone in here that I used to use. You know what I mean? I have this old microphone, and I'll show you that later. Oop, my bad. So you want to make sure you have a decent setup. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Okay? You don't need all that crazy equipment. You just need something to record and get it done. And even if you don't record music, this is just a perfect tool to use to do YouTube videos, to do a voiceover, whatever, right? That's really about it. That's how I record my music. That's how I do things. And I hope you guys like the video. It looks like you guys like me doing how-tos. I'm sorry that like I said before, I can't connect to my internet. Sorry for the weird cut. My phone ran out of space. But see, now it's mixed together, and now see you have these kind of spaces right here. So every song that ends, it's like that. But anyway, that was pretty much the end of the video. I just wanted to show you guys how I record music on Audacity, and show you guys what you can do. Like I said before on my last gameplay video, if you want to see more of that, hit me up. You know what I mean? I'm definitely going to do more of those because I actually think that was really cool. If you want to see more of these, I would definitely do more of these. I like explaining how I make music to you guys. And if you got some other software that you want me to try out, I will. Go to the music channel, Inhuman XI62. This is the second channel, so you want to go to the first channel. Link in the description. Or you can just go to my bio, and you can see it. And you just click on the YouTube page. And yeah, man, I will see y'all later. Peace out.